Reni senya nyankopon pa na ebema anka eka kiti anka omo plane no e crash ye o kire se nyankopon e na ebem nyankopon tumi sunti e na bibia atimi course totin e ma omo enti saade a anka ye nti asem de o kire se na omo free Ghana ha se akwa South Africa na omo fly from Ghana kodu Ethiopia Addis Ababa no let's say omo gina na omo sanfa another flight nti san flight na omo fire omo bekono ena sa challenge no eba ya anka omo yawu enkyeremu bebre wa ha se ya ode piso tubu ase na ti osofo Owusu Bempah ne nkyeremu a ode bae. See,
I want everybody to be attentive. They don't despise what I'm about to say. So today when you get home, use what you are going to hear to revive your faith.
You fly 300 now I have 5 hours flight home. 5 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, call. You take it 10 hours. And I 11 hours.
So in the trip from Ghana to South Africa was within 10 to 11 hours.
Nah, Kofi bra, what do you want to change in Amra? If I would change in Amra, no give you. Consema Kofi.
Put your hands together for energizing.
Nah, you do. Baby, Ethiopia. You're from Addis Ababa.
Addis Ababa,
So,
capital.
when our first flight landed at Addis Ababa,
Now you have a full plane.
so we're boarding another flight
How do you ever call Johannesburg?
to Johannesburg.
You have a plane, man.
As soon as we entered the
If I show
train,
Obientia Sama Medicaid.
please listen attentively.
So then you will understand his message well. Where the testimony all man was sorry them after say offering a quantum mobile. He has a view.
So, when our first flight landed at Addis Ababa,
Tiha.
Now you have a full plane.
so we're boarding another flight
How do you ever call Johannesburg?
to Johannesburg.
You have a plane, man.
As soon as we entered the
If I show
train,
Obientia Sama Medicaid.
Tiha.
please listen attentively. I was not asleep.
The Muyan is a demons above the plane.
All of a sudden, I saw
Yeah.
demons entering the plane.
Omuyan getting but almost so what
They were smallish, but they had long ears,
and Oma Bebe Yan getting
and they had some tiny horns on top of their head.
now Omu wings. That is about a pine.
And their wings were like that of a bat.
You was on a plane with the brain.
I saw that these demons invaded the plane.
The Muyan is a Omu a clean plane.
All of a sudden, I saw these demons mopping the aeroplane,
But the plane was within you.
but there was no death
And Chinese wedding when I'm say, why?
in the plane. So when I gained my consciousness, I was asking, what am I seeing? What is happening?
It's not me who I'm going to feel so me.
So as I was seeing them, I thought they had also seen me.
But you couldn't like us woman who me.
But it looks like they could not identify me or they could not see me.
And I'm a show.
But I was looking at them.
The Muyan is a woman who coaching a woman being chained.
All of a sudden,
Business class.
I saw two of these demons went to stand beside a certain woman at the business class.
Baku Ekuta sword, Nabaku Kuta arrow.
One was holding a sword and the other was holding an arrow.
And I'm poor for the Mutama men in chain.
And they were so furious as they were standing beside the woman. I also don't know the woman.
I feel the Muyan is a woman clinic plane. You saw me in every plane.
With the two who were standing beside the woman, they also left.
I don't know, Bisa, you say, no way.
So I was asking myself that what is happening? What am I seeing? What does this mean?
So many who they are cause of anti-shame.
So I will also ask the Lord to give me an explanation to what has been revealed unto me by the anything.
your plane are ready and they be taking off.
So everything was set for us to depart.
Almost several plane on beach now on HSA exits if you have say Bibitria, Pefana Fashion, how much plane with that. My demonstration in every so the small car. I had a push plane up, a push plane now. Just say Bibia is on course.
So the air hostess had finished giving making their presentation about the safety rules whenever you board a flight or whenever you are boarding a flight, and the plane was moving backwards to the position where it must begin to.
I'm a pilot.
Take the flight.
But sure, I was doing what? It'd be free. Maybe I want to call Johannesburg.
To the point where the pilot also announced the hours that we are going to stay in the air.
Obi a watch plane with the BNM, or much share Diania, on the Bamay. I may look. I will be anxious. No choose any okay. The person say, BBI is set.
So they are giving us a bit for us to go through, so that you have the opportunity to choose or the privilege to choose the meal that you want or you prefer. So everything was set.
Engine is condition BBI.
So the engine had already been started. Everything was intact.
Yeah, you're free planning in an engine is so that.
So before we boarded the plane, the engine was already on. Yeah. Everything was set.
After you to plane sir. Plane move ya the say engine in off.
So as the plane started moving, before they will increase the acceleration, everything came to a stop. The engine stopped. The engine shut down.
Pilot also can be but I do.
The pilots did not say anything. No announcement was made before everything went off. So I was quiet in the plane. I was sitting down quietly in the plane.
And I rather catch me say, Nia S. Our form and to be serious.
So as I was sitting down quietly, the Lord spoke to me and he said, what has happened here while the aircraft is on the ground was meant to happen in the air.
I want to be angel. I will put a saw. I will be in a plane and you. Until I check the grandson and rather catch him so on the smart angel. I'm a best stop for plane because demons are planning. So I'm back crash plane was soon. Not because of me, not because of the old plane, but Nipa back.
So an angel appeared to stand in front of the airplane with a sword. So it was after the incident that the Lord was giving me details about all that happened, and he told me that he was the one who sent the angel to come and stop the plane from flying. So if you ask Reverend Nanakwesi and my son Kofi,
engine off.
When the engine went off,
just like that. Pilot engine off because everything is okay.
And the pilots themselves didn't know that the engine was going to shut down. But it took everybody by surprise. And because of the revelation that I had,
no, something is not right.
I told myself that something was not right. So I stood up in a plane. And I went straight to the supervisor. So I asked her, what is going on? Something is happening.
Okay,
so she also told the prophet that she should give her some few minutes. So she went to where the pilots are.
Almost a technical problem. Almost taking care of it.
So when the supervisor returned, she told the prophet that there was a minor technical issue and they are handling it, so everything will be fine.
And I'm saying no.
So the prophet insisted that no, something is going on.
And to be solid in a plane.
So I stood up in the plane.
I need Prasenka, yes, sir.
And I shouldn't have behaved like that.
And I'm saying, I'm plane a moment.
And I said, all the passengers on board, listen to me.
Play away, the sea of a man can be seen.
What we just experienced on ground would have happened when we were airborne.
No, Yamina, I don't know, see from her, 7 and go see so.
It's by the grace of God that it happened when we were on land.
Intermediate, Mahubribi.
So with me, I have seen something.
Intermediate, Memma, and a madam for yes, free plane.
So with me and my children and my friend, we are getting out of the plane.
Now, our person will go to plane.
But anyone who wants to die, stay in the plane.
A honor, Obitiam can say, South Africa, minister, and a tono.
So it was at this time that someone shouted from the back that the woman sitting in front,
or say
the person sitting in front is a minister from South Africa.
If you say a gentleman or two, because no,
so from the direction that the person who shouted pointed, I thought it was a certain man.
Oh, in fact, I'm dressing it as a and
and their appearance signified that they were prominent people.
And to me call Omen Chain.
So I went straight to them.
Don't catch on say, minister.
And I told them that I'm a minister.
Play now, your team. Say, your consultant, let's not take you off. You're going to be into one name minister. Or can cancel pilots and say, maybe see plane into me fly.
So I told this person that I am a minister, and I'm telling him that if we continue to stay on board and the airplane takes off, we are going to die.
And I say, please, can you go and sit down?
And the man said, please, can you resume your seats?
And I'm saying, you want me to go and sit down?
And I told him, do you expect me to go and sit down?
Me, I will sit down.
With me, like, I'm not going to sit down.
All right, that is Prophet Owusu Bempah. Ne testimony. Ma mun name no. Onna medina to screen so no. We ne testimony. Ebra okọ South Africa. Omu fa plane free Ghana ha. Ekoko piem ewo Addis Ababa ombefa plane from Addis Ababa to Johannesburg in South Africa. And a challenge we are see. Wase ka nyame nkoa nyame nkoa nyanyame anka bibitini den esiye omo plane engine ni nya fault ni ade because of demons bia omba ka no plane no. That is his testimony for you. Enti Prophet Owusu Bempah semi odwene Hussein unso betima chia wadwin comment section ono within the King Fantastic High Ghanaian Citizen TV. So me das